Hi everyone, I'm Emily Criswell. I'm your independent Jamberry consultant. I just want to talk today about some tips and tricks for getting the most smooth wrap application that you can. First, my biggest tip would be to make sure that you prepare your nail properly. I plan on making a video about that as well, but it's a whole video in and of itself. Not having your wrap fit your nail can create a not very good seal on the edges. So I didn't cut my wrap very well, and you can see it's a little bit too big, and it's causing it to wrinkle on the edges a lot, and it's even coming up on the back because it was too big. And I should have known better, but I was in a hurry, and life happens. So the first thing to do is make sure you're taking your time and making sure that you're cutting your wrap to size your fingernail properly. But there are some little things like lifting at the tip, and it's hard to see, but there's a little bit of lift. I've had these on for a couple days now, and there's a trick that works really well for getting them to lay back smooth again, especially after it's been a few days. So it's the baggy trick. A lot of people have talked about it or know about it, and I know I've posted about it on my Facebook page. But you're just going to stick your nail into the baggie and apply heat. And I just use my mini heater. And while you're doing heat on your nail, you want to hold the baggie as tight as possible because that's going to create a nice pressure. What I personally like to do after that is I will sit and rub it down to make sure that I'm getting as much pressure on the nail as possible. And I wait for it to cool because once it's cool, it's not going to move around as much or come up as much. So I don't know if you can see that's smoothed down that tip quite a bit. So it's great because it doesn't take very long to do, and you can just reseal all your tips if they start to come up. Another trick that you can do, let me find a little wrinkle. I did good on the other nails. Okay, so there's a little bit of wrinkle on the edge here. So I'll take this tool. You can use any piece of metal, tweezers, whatever, just a little metal piece. I got this just in the nail section, and I'm going to hold this up to my heater for a while until it gets nice and hot. Because it's metal, it's going to hold the heat for me, and I don't have to sit and hold my whole nail in front of the heater. And then once you get it hot enough, you take and you're able to have more precision when you're smoothing down the wrinkles. And you just hold and press the heat onto that, and it gets rid of the wrinkle. Those are the two main things that I would say if they're starting to lift or wrinkle after you've already applied them. Also knowing that the wraps, the different finishes can make them lay on your nails different. So the glittery, sparkly ones, even though I love them so much because I love sparkly things, they do tend to be a little bit thicker, and so they're going to wrinkle a little bit more, at least they do with me. And like the metallic ones, they tend to lay a little flatter for me, or the shiny ones lay a little bit better on my nail, a little bit smoother. So that's all the tips that I have right now, but that should be helpful just for the little wrinkles and things like that you find when you're applying your wraps. Hope that was helpful. Thanks. Bye.